This video will teach you all you need to know to start earning money with ChatGPT immediately. Now, at the conclusion of this video, you'll know precisely how to utilize GPT to generate a passive revenue stream. But first, I have a question for you. What do you know about a place named Udemy? Udemy is a platform where you can acquire knowledge on almost any topic for a fee. Perhaps you've used Udemy to purchase courses in the past. Leave a comment telling us whether you're familiar with Udemy and if you've ever purchased courses from them. Which kind of courses did you buy on Udemy and why? Have you ever been curious about the earnings potential of Udemy course sellers? Let's go ahead and play a brief game. You may see some examples of courses available on Udemy below. These are lessons on using Canva. Do these courses often bring in a lot of money? Let's find out with your best estimate. The information comes straight from Udemy. We can observe that $5,513 per month is the highest average monthly income for a Canva course. Let's proceed now. What about authority? Do you have any prior experience with PowerPoint? PowerPoint by Microsoft. Most likely you have. You may be wondering who needs to buy a course on how to use PowerPoint, since it seems like a lot of people already know how to use the program. It's a breeze. That much should be obvious. There are, however, hundreds of evaluations available to peruse: 17,304, 10,910, and 5,424 to be exact. Therefore, this also applies to any notion or concept that you may consider common sense. Then, you could consider it really easy. Who's going to pay for a course? So, what do you know? Obviously, we may be completely incorrect. Even if you believe a course is too basic for anybody to purchase, they will. Let's say you're estimating the income of those who offer PowerPoint training courses. You can guess, I guess. And the highest monthly income is $4,235. What about writing ads? That which copying causes. Can you estimate how much money these organizations might make? Again, venture a guess and go on. The best copywriting course must be bringing in at least $7,235 each month. Awesome. Keep it in mind. What would you do with an unexpected $7,000? We must now proceed. What do you think? That's the way stock markets work. Money put into stocks. Do you have any idea how much money is being made from these classes? Let's create a guess and see what happens. The highest monthly income we find is $13,678. Wow. That's incredible, right? Okay, Microsoft, how about this one? This next one, I believe, will astound you. It's quite unlikely that you'll correctly predict the number. Do your best guess. What do you anticipate the most prestigious courses to cost? Once again, Microsoft Excel is widely used and well understood. In your estimation, how much money does an Udemy course in Microsoft Excel make each month? Please shut your mouth, grip onto your jaw, and try not to hurt as I review it with you. But first, I must tell you that your jaw may truly drop. Excel lessons may bring in as much as $50,000 to $2,000 per month. Every month, I have no doubt that many of you who are watching this already know how to use Excel, and that some of you are very proficient at it. But the best course brings in $52,000 every single month. That's really ridiculous, right? But perhaps you're pondering, but I don't know. Should I make a video course? I'll demonstrate a simple method for generating ideas for your online tutorial. If you're looking for inspiration for your first online course, Udemy is the place to go. Now, if you go to that section of Udemy, you'll see that there are several subsections to choose from. They have research and development, business and finance, etc. The first step is to choose a field that piques your interest. Let's assume you're very into self-improvement. Then click Personal Development and Udemy will display the Personal Development subcategories. Are we on the same page? Next, choose a further subcategory. All right, choose the one that piques your curiosity the most. Now that you have everything you need, transforming oneself, increasing one's output, becoming a more effective leader, etc. Say, for the sake of argument, that you find yourself most intrigued by the topic of individual productivity. The next step is to move the mouse to that area. I'll demonstrate that shortly. Finally, the subject areas become visible. So there is where you will get the inspiration for your online lecture. You need not generate solutions on your own. If you want to know what other hot subjects there are, all you have to do is visit Udemy. These will now be shown whenever you choose a certain subcategory. You may base your course concept on whatever personally interests you the most. Let me demonstrate using the Dummy platform. Dummyme.com organizes its courses into many categories. You may do research here. Here you will find inspiration for your first course. As I mentioned before, all you have to do is choose the area that piques your curiosity the most. Now, let's suppose I do read all of them and that I find the market to be of particular interest. So, I upload my marketing master's degree, choose a category, and then Udemy recommends a plethora of related subcategories. Of course, if you choose a different umbrella category, the granular categories would shift as well. Work to do. All of these specific types would constitute it. When it comes to workplace efficiency, you have Microsoft and all of these other options. And I could use the expanding YouTube viewership as an illustration. This gives me an idea for a possible online course I might take. If you're still having trouble, however, simply click on the next level of categories until you discover anything that piques your curiosity. You keep receiving as you keep going through all these other subcategories. In reference to your virtual education program, is there any sense to that? Okay, I'll show you the steps we can take to develop a concept for your online tutorial. Let's proceed now. Take procrastination as an example. You may be wondering, how do I know if I choose the right online course topic? I have a concept for an online course, but I don't know whether it's any good. How can I be sure I'm writing about a money-making subject? This is the instrument I need to determine definitively whether the course is worthwhile or not. Okay, so Udemy provides you with this resource specifically for using in your studies. The highest monthly income is just $274, which is very low. We don't waste our time or money on this course since we've done the math and know there isn't much of it. After doing these analyses, we have concluded that developing a course on this subject would be a waste of time and resources. I checked time management and saw that the highest monthly income for this kind of online course concept was $2,173. You may be wondering, however, how I can really make the online course because I've already showed you how to ensure that there is money to be earned in that field by utilizing the Udemy tool right now. This is when the Chat GPT comes into play. We can perform a lot of the work for you in Conversation GPT, and let me demonstrate it to you right now. We'd want Chat GPT assistance in creating a rough draft first. So, I'll just say whatever you want to call your proposed online course. Write down an overview for it. Let's utilize the same time management example I use. Swap out your subject matter. Now we've asked ChatGPT for the proper framework of a course on time management. We have one. Using GPT on Chat, we may begin assisting you in developing the course's instructional materials. This therefore shall be the first and foremost tutorial. We may file this under Introduction Conceptualization of Time Management. Okay, I'll demonstrate in a flash. We'll cut and paste the name of the first lesson. Definition of time management, then I'll tell ChatGPT to develop a script for a lesson on it. Then we may have a little chit-chat and GPT will jot down the whole lesson for me. And with that, the first lesson's outline is complete. The definition of time management. Now you may have noticed that many Udemy courses employ PowerPoint presentations to explain their subjects. You may now utilize Google Slides, Apple Keynote, or Microsoft PowerPoint with ease. Sure, Google Slides is a free option. Even I make use of such a thing. How can we take the script that ChatGPT developed for us and make it into something manageable for a presentation? Come on, I'll show you how easy it is. All Area has to do to convert the script into slides is tell ChatGPT to do so. Once you do, you'll understand. Now GPT will provide a slide-by-slide presentation of this whole lesson. The first slide has been shown. Slide 2, objective title. To sum up, these are the key points. Third slide, fourth slide, fifth slide, and so on, and so on. In other words, it will assist you in making the slide. To illustrate, I'll use Google Slides as an example here, because there is no cost involved. Just copy and paste into your presentation. Style the text to make it look good. It would be much too dull if I did the full thing, so I won't. As you can see, my plan is to just replicate the stated goal. Again, I advise against just copying and pasting everything. I think you should attempt to rework it in your own voice, using your own language and style, and of course, include some of your own research. If there's anything further you think would be beneficial to include in the lesson, feel free to do so. Avoid mindlessly cutting and pasting text. After that, making an online course won't take long at all. All of the online course's lectures will include brief introductions. You inform ChatGPT once they've finished writing the script after you've given them the lesson's name. The presentation you create with the script is really simple. The brief presentation is complete. At this point, you can just upload the slides to Google Slides. All the little talks for your class. You may be wondering at this point how the videos are really recorded. How do you go about making the actual lesson plans? Okay, so this is the simplest part. You may easily record your computer screen using software like OBS Studio. It makes no difference whether you're using macOS or Windows. In fact, OBS is being used to capture my current screen capture. It's as easy as that. If you want to record your computer screen as I am doing right now, all you have to do is click the Start Recording button and then navigate through your slides. I'm now simply capturing my slides before starting to speak. This is how you may make your course's lessons. After creating your course, go to Udemy and upload your course. Well, today we've broken down how much you can make from selling courses, how to create them, where to generate an idea, and check the relevance of the topic. We figured out how to record a screen and how to upload your course to Udemy. Write to your comments how quickly you coped with your first course, how easy it was to repeat the step-by-step. By-step creation. What questions arose during the process? See you in the next videos.